What's happening, guys? It is Memorial Day, Monday, and just left the shop at around 2:30 and went and bought these two Hondas from my friend. I actually sold him this one a while back. He's towing him with his little Simplicity tractor. Kind of a funny story. I actually sold Earl this 125 like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. Actually, what was it? It was 3 years ago I sold you this one, right, Earl?
17, yeah.
2017. And he was using it up in Maine with his brothers, and unfortunately his brother had a stroke, so he's not going to be riding anymore. He only put about 200 miles on it since I sold it to him. He put a new carburetor and fixed it up a little bit, so I bought it back along with its big brother, the silver one, and the trailer, kind of a package deal. But they both run great. Gonna take them out for a ride. Start one up so you can hear it. These are great little bikes, man. A lot of memories when I was a kid riding these. Up Riley Mountain Road with the Beagle Brothers. They had one. This thing purr like a kitten. This one, you did quite a bit of work on this one, right? It's got a brand new cylinder, as you can see, with piston rings. And did you do some head work on it too, Earl?
No.
No? So just piston rings and clutch, right? Sounds good. These are a lot of fun. You can ride them on the street too because they got lights, which is awesome. Let's fire this one up.
Everything works.
Is that switch on?
Yep.
This one, that one's a 73. This one's a 71. They're both 125s, right? Only 2,394 miles on this little beauty. Gonna take them up to the compound and rip them around. Little Memorial Day fun. Nothing like a package deal. Got this nice little trailer with it. I love these old plastic Hondas. They are so cool. Bulletproof little bikes that run forever. Very cool. Well, thanks, Earl.
Okay, you owe me 20 bucks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I owe him 20 bucks. Look what he had here. How do you open this thing?
That's fine. Yep.
Had this chain right here locking them up, and I was like, that would be sweet for my Harley. So threw that in for 20 bucks. That's a nice chain. Very cool. Thanks again, Earl. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate it.
Happy-
They're gone. One less headache.
Happy Memorial Day, brother.
You too. Take care.
Take care. There's just something about looking in that rear view mirror and seeing those two little Hondas on the trailer there that warms my heart. You know, and if a bike shows up and it's a good deal, you just got to buy them. I'm pretty sure it says it in the Bible there somewhere in Proverbs. That's a Patriots Bible right there. If you ever come to the museum, there's a road up here called Reservoir Road. Google it. It is my favorite road in Connecticut. It's 2.2 miles long and has over 20 corners on it. And the roads leading up to it like this are just awesome. They just paved it a couple years ago, and it's like just all corners, uphills, downhills. It's like a roller coaster on a bike. It's just awesome. Hope you guys are all having fun. We had a nice bonfire at the house last night, which was a lot of fun. Kids came over for Kenny's birthday. Chrissy made a cake. Junior's turning 21 this weekend, so they grew up fast. That is one sweet looking rig. You guys need some help?
I don't know. I got tools. We'll find out. It just died.
What is that?
It's a little bit of Ford, Chevy, and Buick.
That's awesome, man.
Thanks. Shut off going up the hill. I just put gas in it, so I don't know. It's an electrical maybe.
Yeah. Well, good luck with it.
Thanks.
So I'm going to bring these sweet 125s over to the compound and invite my daughters over, see if they want to come ride them. This is Reservoir Road right here, and this is one of the corners. This is what you can expect on Reservoir Road. S-turns, beautiful green trees everywhere, uphills and downhills, total roller coaster. This is probably the longest straightaway on the road right here. It's only a couple intersections on this road too, so you don't have to worry about someone pulling out in front of you. But the deer do pull out in front of you. You got to watch wildlife. Look at this corner. Nice, smooth. And it's got this little roller coaster, little bump right here, rising the road. Crack the throttle, it comes up, and then it banks to the left, then sharp bank to the right. Reservoir Road, right off Route 84, exit 67. There's the reservoir. Do a little fishing when you get here. And it banks to the left hard. Then banks to the right. Then banks to the left. And then, of course, banks to the right. And then it ends right by the highway. Just a hoot on a sport bike. So we're just pulling up to the compound. We have 53 acres here and a 3/4 mile natural train track and an arena cross lighted track. This is an entryway. This took me a long time to build this, man. It was freaking ridiculous. There's about a mile of stone wall here. And yeah, it was took me 10 years to do this, but the state closed down the museum to this COVID crisis, so we've been able to focus on cleaning this up a little bit. And I'd largely done nothing here for the last 8 years, so just recently, the last 2 months, Christy and I and a couple of the guys have been focusing on getting the place dialed in, trimming trees, and not rebuilding, but maintenance on the stone walls, because we have a lot of deer here, and herds of deer jump over the walls and knock stones down. And these trees, I planted all these pine trees 20 years ago, and a lot of those needed trimming and weed whacking, and trees that needed to be cut down because we have 53 acres and trees die. So we've done quite a bit of maintenance here at the museum. I mean, at the compound. Well, since the museum's been closed, I bought the Bobcat and the attachments and everything up here, and that's what we've been doing. We've just been focusing on this place. Christy's over there working on the garden. She's we put a lot of work into building that garden there. I think there's like 100 plants in there. Maybe it was 62 plants and the trees. I don't really remember, but I know it just took forever. The stone wall gets huge down here. It's actually almost 13 foot tall at the bottom there. It's huge. Got solar power, and we're going to be working on the pond next weekend. We have an excavator coming to do some pond work here, the swimming pond. We got diving boards and stuff. But this is where before we got the museum, this is in the property in Rockville. I'm working on the dump truck too. It's almost ready for paint. Just got to do a little more work on it. But these are all the trees we dropped over here, like 12 trees. We got to clean all these up. So that's what we're doing. We worked here all day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Memorial Day. Normally we'd be at motorcycle events, but this is what we're doing. Working on the property, which is kind of cool, seeing it, get cleaned up again, because there was so much labor of love put into this place. But well, thanks for watching. I hope everybody's having a great Memorial Day weekend. Stay tuned. We got a bunch of great videos coming your way with bikes that we restored. So thanks for watching, and God bless America.